So guys, welcome back to another video, and this time I'm going to be showing you on how I detailed my Bachmann Berkshire. This is the C&O version. I really only wanted this because the headlight was in a different position and I wouldn't be called a foamer, even though, there's like 12 of these things in preservation. How? So you're seeing that in these two photos that I took roughly after I got it, every single wheel has white highlights. You see, I wanted something that was a more in-service sort of look, so I could technically run it next to my other steam engines whenever they get done. Don't quote me. But so it would then be in era. 2760 is actually preserved. It was said to be in the worst cosmetic condition, but it's slowly being repainted. That's a whole story for a whole nother time. So to start off, I got rid of all the white walls. I hated those. I genuinely couldn't stand them. So I color matched them, actually pretty on the spot with a mix of satin and matte black. And I did everything but the drivers because all the photos I could find of it in service had white wall drivers, but nothing else. There were also some other white highlights that I removed, like along the footboard and the bottom of the cab. So then I painted over the coal load with a nice matte black, and I did just a very tiny little bit of weathering, like it was day two, not day one. After that came painting over the handrails in the same black as I did when I removed the highlights, which the wire that was previously used on the model itself is just ever so slightly a different shade of black, and it's so mildly annoying to look at. Next, I played God and put a KD5 in the tender. Kill me. Then I started on the front end, mostly with the marker lights. I used a green and red Sharpie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these were Sharpies. And it actually looks like it's somewhat transparent glass. And next is the bell, which actually has a red interior when I painted it black. So I just went over that in gold again and then gave it a nice little red circle on the bottom just to make sure that it blended in. At this point, I was actually pretty satisfied with it. It looked like a finished product. I was genuinely happy with this and ready to call it a day. But then I remembered that there was no crew and the window panes didn't hide it anymore. After half a second of research and remembered that every single van swearing in Berkshire was the exact same design, I chose two figures from my box of 130 and painted them up, gave them little fake seats, and I glued them in. People say that steam locomotives are all black and white, so why not throw in a little bit of color? The engineer actually decided to slouch a little bit, so I had to hold him up and keep him there. He did snap off, but I did manage to glue him back into place. That was real fun. And here is the finished product. Look at that thing. I am in love with this. This was genuinely, like, it looks so nice. And, besides needing a new decoder, because the Bachmann ones are kind of garbage, I'm satisfied with it. This is done. I'm not going to touch upon this anymore. Maybe a little bit of weathering in the late future. But, I'm done. This is the peak. Well, guys, that is going to have to do it for this video. Tell me, do you want to see this thing running? I'm sorry I couldn't include a clip. Life's a bit of a mess right now. But would you like to see more videos like this? Do you want to see me make more not New Haven steam locomotives real? Tell me what you guys think. Thanks for stopping by. Later.